Hey, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, just like this. All right. So this is the second video on my rare comic book series. So today I'm gonna look at another, I guess, in my own criteria here, rare comic book. It's pretty cool. I always wanted this book, um, and again, as when I say rare, it usually means like at that grade, usually around 20 copies or less or so. This one is a little bit of exception. I believe there's 23, but that's close enough. As a Spider-Man fan, I had to include it on my list. Okay, well, let's take a look at it. All right, so let's continue with this series. So this is another quick video about my rare comic books. So today I'm gonna look at Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars 8. It's the book on the right, and you may be thinking, "Wow, that's not really that rare." Yes, it's not really that rare, but it's just the fact that it's a 9.9, and it's the only 9.9 I have. Uh, so that makes it pretty rare to me. Just the fact that it's a 9.9. Sorry about the reflection. I should put just a little bit here. So, well, why did I get it? I used to have a 9.6, and at the time, that's all I could afford. But the longer I had that book, the more I liked it, and I always wanted to get a 9.8. So I started looking for it, and it just happened that somebody here locally had a 9.9. It was just another collector. It wasn't really on Comic Link or anything like that. And I talked to him, and he was selling it. And I was able to come up with the money and get it directly from him. Sometimes I prefer to buy books directly from other collectors. Uh, but yeah, that's how it happened. And I had it on my display here. You've probably seen on my other videos. Yeah, it's used to go right there next to the figure, which is a really cool figure as well. So yeah, and as a collector, I not only like to collect different books, different series. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, and I also wanted to collect different grades. And I never had a 9.9, and I thought, well, what a great book to have in 9.9. Um, and I end up getting this one. Again, it's the only 9.9 I have. The book itself is not that rare. I put some information here on the side. I believe there's like, as far as total number of books, I think it's over 15,000. But the fact there's only about 23 of 9.9, that makes it like really cool and really rare. So there's so many, but yeah, there's only 23 of the 9.9s. And I thought it was gonna be a cool book to have. Um, yeah. Again, I'm doing these videos more for myself. Who knows how long I'm gonna be able to keep them. And it's so cool to maybe later on, 10 years or 20 years from now, go back and look at the videos of some of the books I had. This one is the one that I did previously. That's another very unique book. So if you haven't watched that video, that's a pretty cool book as well. Yeah, again, this video is just for me for future reference. Would be really cool to look later. I don't know how much they're going for now, to be honest with you. Um, I tried to check on eBay just before doing this video. I couldn't find anything. I found a 9.8 double cover. Somebody was asking close to 5,000, but it's hard to say. People can ask for anything. Like this one, as I showed on the previous video, somebody was asking like almost 25,000. Again, it's your book. You can ask whatever you want. I don't think you're really ripping anybody off. It's your book. It's your price. You know, if somebody wants to pay that much money, they'll pay. Or if they don't want to pay, they won't pay. That's how I feel about it. Sometimes people say, "Oh, that's a rip off." Well, you don't have to buy. You're not deceiving the person. Um, Again, that's basically how I feel. Uh, to me, a couple thousand bucks, it's a lot of money. To some other people, it's nothing. So I don't want to tell people what to do or not to do. But I just thought it would be really cool to have one of those unique books like this. So I got it, and I'm glad I did it. I don't know. Again, I don't know how much it's going for. Somebody offered me a few $1,000. It's more like 3,000, and I didn't want to take it. Again, some of those books are so rare that I don't think if I were to sell them or some of them, I'll be able to get it again. So I'm keeping for a while. Maybe one day, you know, my wife or my daughter will sell them, but I'm keep them for as long as I can. Oh well. So yeah, that's it for this video. Put your questions and comments. Again, if you have a 9.9, or you know, just let me know what you have. Or if you were to get a 9.9, which one you get. This one is such an iconic cover that I really couldn't pass on it. Such a cool book, nice story, and this cover is so iconic. It's, I mean, once you see it, you're always gonna remember. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm already working on the next video, and the next one is actually gonna be my 10.0. It's a Gen Mint book. It's the only one I have. And again, as I mentioned, as being a collector, I just wanted to have one 9.9, one 10, and I have some 9.8s and 9.6, but I never had a 9.9 and a 10. So yeah, check my next video. It should be a pretty cool book as well. Okay, any questions or comments, just put it below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. Thank you.